Okay.
So, platform beneath you rise. You hear the crowd roar. You hear the speaker. Some of you start adjusting to the light. Let me take another look at the scores again.
Whoa there.
You see everything you saw before. You see people with different color shirts. You notice that they're all wearing green. A giant pile of weapons in front of you. 4, you have no recollection of this. Don't remember anything. You're first time you're seeing this.
Yep, first time I've seen any of this.
Let's see. Oscar, you remember everything perfectly.
I don't see Onai on the board.
I'm at the bottom. Your picture's probably covering me.
Gotcha.
Like how you remember them looking. Everyone's changed. Everyone's moved. You still see the green and the red coloring on people. All of your comrades are wearing the same color as you. You see the pile of weapons, and you do make out a great axe handle sticking near the bottom left-hand corner of the pile.
Ooh, so that's like right in front of me? Or is that me looking at it?
Right here.
Okay, cool.
But in that, it was just leaned up against a chest of something.
Yeah.
11. You see people around. You don't notice the colors. You do notice the pile of weapons. You can't really make out any of the weapons. You feel like you probably should get there as quickly as possible.
Wait, is this me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eldon, you're still blinded by everything. You're stunned. You're slow to react. You don't in front of you, but you start hearing commotions going on. You're still trying to get your wits about you. On your first turn, I will need you to roll another perception check to see if you can kind of clear your head to take your action. So right now, don't roll that just yet.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that because it's your first up.
Yeah,
in
I am.
The initiative order.
Huh. Why couldn't I have done that the first time?
Like, you shake the cobwebs out of your head, and almost instantaneously you realize what's going on. Two different groups with different colors on them. You see all your friends, all the people that you've been traveling with, are wearing the same colors as you. You see the pile of weapons. You see what looks like a great axe in the bottom left-hand corner and a sword in the middle of just sticking out of the top.
Okay.
Of the pile. Go for the sword at the top. It looks the best looking sword you ever have seen. It reminds you of the weapon that you used to have back on the battlefield. Although it's not glowing with any kind of magical aura like yours did.
Oh, you don't have to sell me. I already know what I'm going for, buddy.
I already know.
No.
You had me at sword.
If you go for that one, you to make a quick acrobatics check to get on top of the pile, just to make sure your foot doesn't sink into the pile. You'll still be able to grab this sword, get to the weapon.
There we go.
If you fail your acrobatics check, you will fall into.
Yes! Okay. I scale that with grace of God.
Move Onai and you a little bit closer because I put you all too far back. So you get on top of the pile. You pull the sword out. It's almost an exact replica of the one that you branded in the war. Long sword.
Where'd my other die go?
Oh, I'll have to change that on my sheets.
All temporary right now, but it is not just any longsword. It's a +1 longsword, so you get to add a +1 to your hit and your damage.
So I do 1d8.
And not a D19. That D19 does not exist. That versatile is supposed to be a D10.
Alright, that I'm just going to use my dice for since...
D19 just...
Versatile, this is a good opportunity for that. Versatile means that a weapon can be branded one-handed or two-handed. If you choose to do two-handed, you cannot have a shield. You cannot use magic with your other hand. The sword or axe or whatever weapon with both hands, and you put more power behind it. And thus you do a D10, a dice up.
Okay. I'm trying to find all of my dice. Okay, so I need a D8 and a D10, right?
For right now.
Okay, well, yeah, those I'm going to use actual dice for. Okay.
You can do, unless you have anything that you can do as a bonus action.
No.
So
I've been looking through my paladin stuff. I don't have any freaking bonus actions.
Quite all right. Right now, we're moving on to Onai. Onai, what would you like to do?
Well, for one, I want to roll a perception check. Basically, in general, like what can I see the pile and the other people that are around? If I can do that.
Your perception check.
All right. Well, that's a 9 plus like 2, 1 plus 1. Kind of 10 again.
A little disoriented. You still see the pile, and you're starting to recognize your friends. You see your friend start climbing up this pile of weapons. Just somehow not cutting himself on the blades, just laying there. Stands on top of the mountain and rips this beautiful sword up from the top of this mound.
He's like, well, okay then, that happened.
Out with a bunch of like knives and shit on him, and
he just takes him off. And I was like, wow, all right. That's a real good question. I think I'm gonna move over to Eldon because I see him over there. I'm like, well, I know what's happening. I know what has happened, but I'm not sure what to do.
To the left or to the right or straight in front of it?
I guess a little to the left.
Damn it.
All right.
But right here works?
Yeah.
oh no, don't take the axe.
She's like, I can't use an axe anyway.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna pick anything up from the pile of weapons.
Can I rummage through it to see if there's anything like other than the axe and stuff? I'd throw the axe at Oscar, but I feel like that's a bad idea, so I'll just like push that to the side.
The side is lying behind you a little bit. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Oh, give me the goods.
Could she?
That's a 2. Woo, the goods.
With that, you pull out a... you pull out a pair of daggers.
Stab, stab.
Atta girl.
Now,
She makes little stabbing motions with the daggers.
Considering how much you fucking sucked with the arrows.
Could she?
She sticks her tongue out at Eldon.
Is that an action?
If he says that in character. Well, actually, he wouldn't say that in character because he can't remember the arrows, so you can't criticize me about that.
That's right.
Oh, that's true. Ooh.
Oh, you get these 2 pair of daggers. They feel really good in your hands. You've used blades like this before. So all your attacks, you're proficient with these weapons. So,
Oh, yeah, I remember stabbing trees with these.
I wanted to make sure you knew how to handle a weapon in case your magic failed you.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So, next is going to be
Gerb.
Damn, I am so.
Something right here.
God, you might as well go get a cup of coffee or something, bud.
Yeah.
He starts shaking his head a little bit. And the last thing he remembers is he was sitting around the campfire with his brothers, sharing a piece of roasted horse.
Ooh.
And the copper pieces they acquired from the farmer that the farm they raided today. Up to just because he can, and he is going to make an attack. See the pile of weapons? He's just going to go up to this guy and that is a typical bandit. It looks a little bit different than the bandits that you've seen before. Red on them. Thing out of the ordinary. I think he's low. Yeah. He definitely hits. He does 4 points of damage to this guy. So he hits him pretty, solidly in his gut. The guy not really sure what's going on just yet. You just hear him go, oh, a double over. It's like, you're going to regret that.
Right.
Ink, what would you like to do?
All right. So the guy nearest to me, on the left-hand side of the fucker.
That guy?
Yes.
Trying to clear, he's just rubbing his eyes. He cannot seem to see. He's having a hard time adjusting to the light like you have.
I'm gonna. Good question. What am I gonna do? I think is gonna go up to him and put her paw on his shoulder and kind of turn him towards her.
Okay.
But not be aggressive about it. Just be more of concerned, commotion on the other side of the loot pile. But she's not sure what the hell's going on here.
Uh-huh.
She sees Oscar standing, and she kind of sees a little bit of Onai and ripping a sword out of the pile of loot, but she's not sure what's going on. So she's gonna do that, and then she'll base her move on anything what his reaction is.
Okay.
If he's aggressive, she's gonna grapple him. She's gonna be like, "Hey, man, join our team."
Make a check real quick. He's dressed like the man that you saw before. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I did not see it.
He looks like a peasant, a simpleton. He looks like he's seen too much sun. His face is leathery and dry. He's got a little snot coming out of his nose. He's like, I just want to. You just hear him mumbling I need to get home. Just need to go home.
I feel so bad for this guy, but we have to kill him.
Ink's not gonna kill him.
Ink's not going.
You sit tight. You sit tight.
That's on the head.
See, he's like, thank you, dear. But when he feels your thing, your paw. His eyes open up. He's like, ah, cat! And he starts. It looks like he's about to run away with his hands in the air.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, kind of his hand flailing, and she's not gonna make a move towards him, but she'll just kind of if she has more movement, shimmy towards Eldon.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but
5, 10. Yeah, you can get about 10.
I'll just kind of.
You are close enough. If you wanted to rubble through the pile of weapons, you're welcome to.
I'll glance at it and see if we see. All right, then I'll just kind of be like, I'll look back between like Eldon, and then the man, and then maybe glance at Onai, and then Oscar, and then back to the man. I'm kind of confused.
Okay.
Ona looks confused at the fact that Ink's confused because she thinks she remembers the old man. If she can discern that the old man is the last old man. If she can't, then she's just like, I don't know.
Looks like he could be his twin brother. You're not 100% sure. Like subtle differences. He's not wearing the same clothes.
Weren't we wearing blue last time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But his is like he's wearing a sash, but his clothes are different.
That's weird.
Where the other guy was wearing more like a desert robe and like fisherman's pants.
Odd.
So next is going to be Mr. Goblin over here. He sees his buddy across the way attack this guy, so he's going to run up and do the same. And he doesn't do so well. He's still adjusting the light. He blames it. Fucking light. Then it's the old man. At this point, the old man literally turns around and runs. Cowers. I was like, and I think you do hear him say, "It's like I gotta get back to my husband. I gotta get back to Betha." No, you just need he's got to get back to his husband and someone called Betha.
Okay.
Is this other goblin laughing at his friend that missed? Attack doesn't do much better. All right, Oscar, is your turn.
Awesome.
Finally.
I guess rather than risk Mage Hand, I'm going to run up to here. Hold on. Gonna go. I want to.
Is it not
I
working?
want to. It's not doing what I want it to do.
Okay, so make sure you have the black arrow in the upper left-hand corner selected to select mode.
Yeah.
Then wherever you want to move, you just click and hold.
Right there?
Right there. I want to, well, not like there, but I want to get to the pile, so like right about there.
Axe is actually over behind Onai.
Oh, right, she moved it, didn't she?
Like right there. So if you move right here, you can pick up the axe.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. Damn it, Onai, why'd you move it?
Good job, girl.
Gotta be.
Oops.
Oops.
Push out of the way. So that was, you were about right here, so that's fine. I have about 10 more feet of movement. Still attack if you wanted to.
I don't know the scene too well enough.
Were you able to figure out the colors everybody was wearing?
I rolled a good perception and intelligence.
Wearing what color? But you do see that there's some blue attacking a blue man, and then a green goblin attacking said blue man as well.
Okay. I'm going to cast Eldritch. Oh, wait, what were my two spells that I had? I had two. I had neither of which I want to use here. All right, Eldritch Blast again. Am I only able to cast that on one person, or can I make that?
Let me double check. I think it's just one.
I can search up the logistics of this spell, but I know it's decent.
You hit someone at least.
Go ahead and make a ranged spell attack.
Toward a creature, so 1. Alright, so yeah, once I reach higher levels, I would be able to do it on 2 people. So 1 person. I'm gonna go for the goblin in the blue shirt right here.
Okay, the one on the left.
Yeah, left one. Since it seems like he's the one that's most visible. That is a 13 plus 1. That's 14. That's with my spell modifier, so that's a 14. And then it's 1d10 force damage.
You missed him, sadly.
Oh, I did. Oh,
He was just barely missed him. Like, you see what little clothing this goblin has on him and what little hair he has on the back of his head just fly in the wind.
I just pretty much fanned him, give him a nice little breeze.
Pretty much.
I thought I hit him. All right, yeah. Then I'll just sit there with my axe because I know how to use that weapon compared to daggers. Go with that.
Not a problem. You still got 10 feet of movement if you want to move up a little bit. It's up to you.
Where would 10 feet put me here? Or well,
Where is 5 feet? So you can either end up here or here.
Can I'm gonna move here and talk to this man.
You're gonna move over here, and you approach him. What do you say?
Do you understand what's going on? Do you know where you are?
I don't know what's going on. I mean, I remember you. We were in this arena before, and I got angry at the guy that's on the hill behind me.
All right.
I died.
All right, I got a plan. Move and aid the old man behind us.
I can do that.
So, whenever it's his turn, you can do it. But I want him to
not put him on the counter. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like there was a little few people on there. I think you're. And then there he is. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I want him to move back.
Okay. All right. With him, it's like I can do that. And on his next turn, he'll move as quickly as he can to the old man.
Okay.
Next is a better dressed goblin. He's a little bit taller, a little bit full to him. Turns up to this guy over here and just says, yeah, and he just says, yeah, so we know you're kind. You captured our women and tortured them. Here, we will strip your flesh and eat on it tonight. A multi-attack at this guy. Both of which fucking miss.
Wow.
Oh. Of that. This guy in the middle just looks like he's dancing. All of these people. This goblin realizes what's going on, looks over behind him and sees Oscar standing in front of him, and it's like, he's like, no weapons, fine.
Well, pick up a weapon, dude. If you want, just grab it. You're right there. Like, wait, that's the dude standing next to me, right?
The one in the red shirt.
Yeah, the goblin that just attacked and missed twice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now he's going to run up to the pile real quick, roll a 20, get an 11. Sword. Nice looking. Has a little bit of rust on it, but for all intents and purposes, it has a nice edge to it.
ooh. It looks good, dude.
And he runs about this as far as he can.
Gotcha. Alright.
Eldon, your turn.
Eldon, can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Get the guy in the middle. Just save him. Just whatever it takes. Get him.
That was gonna be it, because Eldon protects the weak.
Yeah.
And based on his knowledge from battle, he's going to charge towards the one dressed the fanciest and attack him.
Dear.
Assuming he's the leader.
Oh dear.
Run right here, or do you want over here?
Probably in front of him.
Then I want. Yeah, I was gonna say I want you close on.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep, I want him right there.
What are you gonna do?
Then I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Let's see. A 3 and a 5. Oh, first I have to roll a d20, right?
Yeah, you need to make sure you hit.
Alright. Let's roll d20. 8. I'm fucked.
You just swing right over his head.
You're like, it's too short for you to hit?
As you run up to a little bit, apparently you got a dagger stuck in your heel of their boot, and it just makes it awkward. And as it falls out, you just kind of trip a little bit, and you swing your sword down, and you kind of cut at the dirt a little bit, kind of like a golfer does.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Okay.
Goblin,
What's-
the goblin just laughs. Try again.
Oh, wrong choice, my dude.
So I'm going to say So can I use a bonus action? So I think I found what I want.
And what do you want to do?
Thunderous Smite.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Killing the fancy guy with the fancy words.
Your weapon rings with
Let's
thunder
go.
that is audible within 300 feet of you, and the attack deals an extra... Oh shit, I can't because it's extra damage. Fuck. And I didn't originally hit him.
Smites are bonus damage. So like after you can hit, you can burn a bonus action to make it a smite.
Yep, I can't do anything. Nope, can't smite him. I didn't hit him. So, that's that.
So, can I discern like the colors of that everybody's wearing yet, or is she still like, oh? Okay.
I'd say by this time you've started to take a look into everything. You notice everyone is wearing slightly different colors. All of your friends are wearing green, with one goblin across the way is wearing green. Everyone else is wearing blue.
So, I think she tells this to everybody else. I was just like, okay, considering the last time we were here, I think we need to kill everybody that has the opposite color as us and keep everybody alive with the same color as us. And then Eldon and Ink are probably confused. They're like, last time?
They don't remember. So
Ona doesn't know. They don't remember. There goes my phone.
true. I don't either. So yeah.
Just telling everybody, attack the ones in blue and don't attack the ones in green. They're technically our friends, kind of. In a way.
Eldon doesn't hear any of this, so you're gonna have to do something.
Remember last time.
Last time it wasn't the color. Last time it was... Oh no, I can't say anything. I don't know. Never mind. Nope, I can't comment. That's a shame.
Last time, old man had the opposite color.
Yes.
That's the reason why Oscar decided to kill him, because he had the opposite color.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
I
But here's the thing: two
Alright.
people from the same color of our team died as well.
I think that it's not about the colors.
No.
I feel like us off. I do believe that we need to rescue the guy in the middle of the goblins.
Right.
Why I want the other kid to run back with the old man. And then if all else fails, I will ask you to heal the other two, and we kill the two people I saved in the pack. To be dead honest with you.
Well, I've
Wait.
got healing spells, so I can do that. Every spell I have that I can cast on the bad guys right now would just push them away and make it kind of harder to them to hit them. So I guess I'm just gonna walk over next to Oscar for now and just kind of stay back a little.
Eldon looks back confused and continues to stare down his enemy.
Oscar's just gonna lounge on this pile of rubble.
Now and I and Oscar are just gonna sit and watch Eldon.
I'm so glad I brought popcorn.
Oh my god.
Oh, and it's like, can I have some?
Oh, of course. Here you go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
She starts singing
Alrighty.
a little tune to herself as she watches Eldon.
Eldon, you're doing great.
Woo! Thumbs up.
Good job.
Fuck. Alright. This is Mr. Goblin here. The one that's in the upper.
Oh. Hey.
Make another attack at the guy.
Oh,
Swinging a fist.
And he's just gonna grumble to himself. Like, my mother would be displeased with me if she were alive.
Damn, man, you got there.
And then he smiles fondly because he remembers that she tasted so good.
oh, geez, never mind.
Welp.
Okay.
Here's deeply eating.
Goblin's here. All right, Ike, it is your turn.
I'll go over to this whole and back at the guy who's running in the opposite direction and leave him alone. And I'm gonna have to movement. But before I get there, actually, before I do, wait here and like,
He's surrounded.
Yep.
He does not look afraid. Not look afraid. Like he looks like he's done this before. This guy over here, this goblin, he's wearing some fancy armor. And he seems to be intelligent. To have an idea of what's going on. So those are the two biggest looking. The other ones, they're like typical goblins, varying height. He's a little chubby.
don't look like they.
Yeah, they're
People.
all trying to attack this one guy because you kind of barely heard them, but it's like the boss said that his people by people that look like this guy.
Say that again? The boss said what about that guy in the middle?
That's pretty much said that people like you stole our women. Essentially, so he's saying that they stole their wives, they stole their kids.
They took her John.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run up to them. I'm gonna grab him from behind. How do I do that?
You make a let's check. Contestants of
Okay.
us. or dexterity, depending on how you want
I mean, I'm totally cool with dexterity because.
to make your
So what
dex
do I want to just do?
dex roll.
Ooh.
You just and
I
where
just think of that.
is a very yeah, he's agile. He's going to try to wither away. He rolls a 16.
Oh, good.
So
Yay.
you grappled him, but just barely.
I'm gonna be like, you stop now. Is what she's gonna just shout in his face.
You stop. You stop that.
Stop.
Stop.
He's
Stop
gonna
it.
hiss
Get
at
some
you,
help.
and, like just. Like cats. You're a cat. Fuck you.
Ink is gonna hiss right back at him and be like, "Ink is tabaxi," and then just like shove his face into the ground.
So, he's welcome on his turn to try and break the grapple, but it will be at disadvantage. Strength check. So, goblins across the way. This guy right here. He's gonna look at the fighter in front of the do another attack. They are not rolling good.
These goblins are very disgraceful.
Let me just make sure my stuff is right.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family.
And they're like,
on your goblin cow.
Yeah, technically he rolled a 4 on that one, so
Oscar's just chilling, like, yo, goblins, like, you need to, like, know your place.
and in the back, this old man, he's far back away, so he's kind of looking, trying to move around the pile to see what's going on, and he sees that guy and the giant tattooed is standing there. He kind of feels a little bit more safe. He's like, come on, get him. I need to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I left some bread in the oven. I need to go home.
Shit, dude, that's gonna burn.
Oh my god.
Oh, we really gotta save him now.
Dude,
Takes a bite of popcorn.
as long as you save me some bread, I will get you home.
Done.
If it's good bread.
Oh, it's the best bread. It won the county fair last week.
Is it rye?
Can be if you want it to.
I don't. Alright. Enough of that.
I am not trusting the computer on this one. He rolls a 18 against this guy.
I swear to God, if this guy dies right now, he's my main priority at the moment. I've been waiting. The dude in the middle. I've been waiting to get a chance to talk to this dude.
Oh.
Hit. Gerblin is gonna roll for his damage.
Is the guy in the middle not fighting? Is that why he's not on initiative? Or
Dead attack. He is disappearing on me.
yeah, I know you
Turn-
had him in there at first. 'Cause I
Oh,
remember.
let's see.
He has initiative
Okay.
of 0.
That is a -1 initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the 1.
I just wanted to make sure he was in there.
I'm actually gonna take that goblin's attack back, and it's gonna be this guy. The goblin boss, and it's like, take your women. Any of you with a 30-foot pole. You goblins are scum. He rolls a nat 20.
Whoa!
Oh!
So he's actually doing a multi-attack on him. Oh, he lost the link to everything. That's why he got out of initiative.
I'll
Oh, he lost what?
Just want to see. Okay, don't just ignore my rolls on that. I was testing something real quick.
Gotcha.
But attack. So the first attack, his face. 3. Range. 7 on the first one. One. Nope. Second attack misses. Third attack hits. So for total of 12 damage to this goblin.
What you doing, Pumpkin?
Hey, kitty.
Do 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 do.
The goblin boss in front of that you see. He's looking a little rough. Not too good. He's favoring his right cheek a little bit. He kind of starts seeing his right eye start swelling ink. The goblin behind him, the one that he rolled natural 20.
What?
4 points of damage against this guy. So this guy is too bad.
What guy?
The guy in the middle.
Okay.
Damage just kind of shook it off a little bit. But I said, come on, the kids I fight in the street for candy hit better than that.
Kids on the street for candy? That's so mean. You're a fucking old man. Like, what?
He looks like a thug to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'll stand up. Fight me.
Takes a bite of his popcorn.
Oscar.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to. Is there any way I can do an investigation check to see if this is an actual group of friends? These goblins, do they really Am I able to roll his leader, or is that no?
A perception check.
Okay.
But unless you actually hear them talking, they just
was there anything? Could I roll a perception check to see if anything was said about him? Leader, did they say all right, leader, or all right, sir? Or...
Based on your passive perception, you didn't hear them acknowledge anything. They just recognized goblins.
Okay.
The only one that's actually said anything, that's intelligent, is the one that's a little bit fancily dressed. He's perfectly fine if it looks like, if anyone else dies.
Okay, I'm gonna go right in between them, right here. That square. I'm going to use free action to talk to the man in front of me. The man in the middle.
Won't. Can you see we're fighting here?
Hold on, bro. I got popcorn.
He knocks your popcorn out of your hand.
All right, now you fucked up. I'm going to two-handed battle axe him.
Good.
Oh.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I got. That's not intimidating at all. I got a 2.
Oh wow.
This guy in front of you, as your axe comes down, he steps forward a little bit and grabs the axe by the handle,
Oh shit.
you down,
Woo, so.
and is like, "I will kill you next."
Wow.
I got
Well.
nothing else to live for. Bring it.
Oh dear. I was gonna ask Gothy if Oscar could move back because I have a spell I want to do, but if Oscar's right there, it's gonna hit him. I believe.
Volley it up. See if you can get it over him.
I don't know if I can. I'll try.
I don't think I can move the. Well, I do have room to move, right? That was only 20 feet. That was 20 feet. I could probably move back 10 feet. Right?
Oh well, I can.
Max, is that correct? Am I able to move? Since I did move up 20 feet, I can move back 10 feet.
You still have movement, but just remember,
Oh yeah.
Don't back up, dude.
They can hit me with the.
a chance they are not necessarily going to hit you. Just means they get a chance to hit you.
Let's hope this works.
10 feet would be.
No, you didn't send it to him.
Well,
Oh, wow.
oops.
10
I
feet-
tried.
10 feet
Fine.
the row behind. Alright. 10 feet would be behind these guys, right? Like back here, this row.
A move here.
I'll do that, and I'll leave room for Onai to.
Guy in front of you, he sees you backing away. Instead of attacking, he just sneers at you as a coward.
Oh, we'll see, buddy. We'll see.
The goblin boss here, he's been in a fight or two, and he knows when to hit, and he rolls a. He does 8.
Wait, I got that.
8 hit your beat your armor class.
My armor class.
What's your AC?
The AC is 9. So fucking suck it.
Goblin boss misses. The other goblin is going to roll a 6 minus 1. That's a 5. So both of the opportunity attacks miss you.
You gotta be quicker than that.
All right. So now it is the goblin boss's turn. Gonna look at Eldon and is like, "Let me show you how it's done." And turns back towards this man in front of him and swings his 3 times. First one's going to be a 12. That's a miss. 15. That misses as well. The last hit does connect for 3 points of damage. In front of him, he's looking a little bruised, but other than that, he's just sitting there taunting the goblins. They bring it on, fuckers.
Oscar, dirty popcorn.
Makes his way a double action, and he's over here with the guy. Just the old man is okay, and where he's from, and they have a small little conversation while they're watching the fight in front of them. The old man still has no idea what's going on. The young man, he's confused. He's like, I don't know why I'm in this again. Top of the round with Eldon.
Eldon is confused by what
Eldon,
just
I
happened.
have
So
one.
Eldon looks around for any cues from his teammates before he does his next action.
If I have it for you, leave the middle guy for me, please.
How much radius does Thunderwave have?
Well, let me tell you. Is this a Thunderwave? It has a 15-foot. Each creature in a 15-foot radius must make a Constitution saving throw.
Mind you,
15 feet radius, so you can cast it.
Does this hurt allies?
If you cast it on, he's putting arrows.
Yeah, I was gonna move here. Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
This
That way.
this would be safe because it's 15 feet radius, so it would hit everybody.
It's gonna wait. Here's the thing, though. I wanted you guys to also move out of the way because it's gonna knock them back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's gonna knock them back 10 feet away.
Well, it would knock them. It would knock them all. Yeah, I guess so.
From the center, epicenter.
So Eldon keeps staring at this bard who's twitching around, thinking, trying to look for a clue from any of his teammates. If he should leave.
I mean, I think you're safe. If I move to where I want to, which is those two goblins, the fancy goblin and the not fancy goblin. I was gonna move one square behind them, in between them, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, then Eldon's pretty pissed at this fancy goblin because he ignored him after he attacked him.
So just to make it, so you can know, it's you cast it on yourself, so it's a 15-foot square away from you.
15.
So, yeah,
Which she'll make it to that square. She'll make it to that square. I just did the measurement.
Yeah.
Over here?
No. Diagonally to the right. Yeah, except one square forward. That one?
You can make it here.
The blue and the green. Well, I was just gonna go there. Okay.
Then you're gonna push them all the opposite direction if they fell. So
Okay,
I need to.
It's not your turn, so move back.
Right. So I forgot.
Jump on the gun.
I forgot. Sorry, Eldon.
All right. So now I'm gonna attack this guy since nobody's really given Eldon anything of value.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
So first I'll do the D20, right? Okay. And then
Add your strength and proficiency to it. Plus 1.
okay, let's
I
see.
forgot about that.
My proficiency. So my strength.
Fire. Your proficiency was his 2, and an additional plus 1 for the sword.
Okay, so that's like 15, right?
What's your strength?
Oh, my strength is 2.
Or plus 5.
17.
Okay, so I do 17.
You just barely, and you just hit him.
Okay. The good news is I rolled a 5 and a 9.
That's for your damage.
Mm-hmm.
Are you rolling a 5 and a 9?
And then if that doesn't kill him, I'm going to use Thunderous Smite on him
What
too.
did you roll for your damage?
I
What was your
rolled
damage again?
a 5 and a 9.
1 damage die.
Oh. Do I roll just one?
Doing this one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed, right?
Right, yep, so roll 1d10.
Okay, 1d10. 9.
Okay, +2 for your strength. So you did 12 points of damage.
Is he
11.
still alive?
Your blade sinks into his back.
Ooh.
If he's still alive, I'm gonna do Thunderous Smite on him.
You cut him in half.
Okay.
I think he's dead, Eldon.
All
you
right.
don't have to worry.
Then I'm quite happy. I stand over him and piss on his body.
Oh, and I was like, I did not. mean to do
Because
that.
he ignored me after I attacked him, so he could suck my dick.
You're not facing him, so you're like he's facing away from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar
Yeah, you're
turns
behind
around.
my back as I pee on him. Don't worry.
Oscar turns around. Like,
All right, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Yay! Well, I'd like to move to that place I almost moved to during Eldon's turn. And then
All right.
cast Thunder Wave. That's not right. Yeah, Thunder Wave. So I roll, see if it hits everybody first?
I will roll against your spell DC.
My spell DC? Oh, that's a good question. What is that? I don't even know where you find that.
It's a formula that you gotta pull up bards real quick. Cleric
I know it's
spells.
got something to do with charisma.
Spell save DC is 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma.
That's
So 8 plus 10 plus 2 is 10 plus your charisma.
which is 3, so that's 13.
So I gotta roll a Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw. 3 goblins and anything against Constitution. And the bandit. And 1 in the upper left-hand corner fails. Goblin 2, upper right-hand corner fails. Bottom right-hand corner succeeds.
Oh dear.
And the bandit fails.
what about
All right.
Because we're
How much
Now-
damage?
So
Oh,
just on
remember-
a successful save, they take half as much damage, and
Mm-hmm.
they aren't pushed. So that's a 6 plus 1. So that's 7 damage to all of them. And the people who failed are pushed back 10 feet away. And then the goblin takes half that.
of damage total. Let me go ahead and do my thing. You see this one fall, push back and fall limp to the ground. Follow suit. Takes 4 points of damage, so he's down to 3. Because he managed to stay where he's at. This guy gets pushed back. He's looking rough. He's not looking too good.
And the last guy takes half of 7.
Yeah,
Rounded
so he's
down,
at
I
3.
think.
These 3 failed. Half of 7 rounded up.
Mm-hmm.
Rounded up. So that's 4, I think.
Rounded down. I don't remember. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm rounding it up right now.
Mm-hmm.
that would be 4.
We'll get more clarification and make changes down the road. So right now I am rounding up on that one.
All right. Is it possible I can move behind Ink?
You can try. Just the. Oh, hold on. How far did you move? You've moved 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
You
You
can
can
move
move behind me.
not even behind. You can move next to him.
Darn. I was gonna give Ink the daggers I have, because I mean, she's gonna do a lot better with those than I can. Well, I do want to get away from this Gerblin at least, so I'm just gonna move behind Eldon and call that good.
As you move away, Goblin is going to take an opportunity against you, but because of the thunder damage, he's still shaken at disadvantage.
All right.
Out of somebody's threat range, that's not considered a disengage. Accrue an attack of opportunity from that person if you move outside of the 5-foot threat range. We can talk about that later, but
yeah, we can go through some of that a little bit later. But no, he tried to hit you and missed terribly.
So
all is well in the kingdom. So
Yay!
next order is followed by Ink.
Ink wonders what the goblin that's between the two guys that are still alive. Like, what does Ink see?
You see the human male on your left.
Uh-huh.
Other side is looking just slightly better than the man. But he's looking like he's.
I'm gonna go up to the human guy and
Athletics check.
go
ahead and do an acrobatics check.
How well? Okay.
Wait,
Strength.
you're attacking him?
So I'm gonna shove his face in the ground like I did the goblin. And I'd be like, Ink is done with fighting. And she's just gonna smash his head into the ground.
Does nobody kill him?
What?
I think he can die.
Yeah, just wait, Eldon. Just
But it's not twice his hit point max. He's unconscious. Revive him if we wanted
You
to.
could technically.
Well,
dead?
I've got Heelys, so.
I'm
Shit.
gonna hold him there.
Okay.
Oh.
I needed to prove to him I'm not shit. Popcorn.
I just wanted my popcorn.
Next up is the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna run over here. That's down in the face.
What the fuck? Oh, goblin man?
For 4 points of damage. And auto fail.
Jesus. Oh god, guys. This is turning against us. I don't know what happened.
Oh, no.
Trust.
Next is the old man. He's like, I can't see what's going on. I'm moving over here. And he moves around a little bit to get a better advantage point. Husband would love this so much. We always go to the fights every
Oh,
weekend.
Jesus.
Oscar's like, keep your distance.
Mm-hmm.
Don't die.
Holden's just confused. Doesn't
Oscar
really care.
He still doesn't trust the old man. He says, keep your
His
distance.
turn. Make his death saving throw. So he barely saves. So he's got 1 save and 2 fails.
Alright.
Oh, dear.
All right. After that, it is Oscar's turn.
Could you kill
So-
that goblin, please?
So
Yeah.
I had this spell for the fucking dude that Ink pretty much killed. Cast Hellish Rebuke on the goblin.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
Oh, let me double check the Hellish Rebuke because I think that's a reaction spell.
Mm.
Oh, it is instantaneous, isn't it? It is.
Actually, like, I think it's whenever you take damage, you do damage back.
One reaction, which you take in response to being damaged. Oh, okay, I see. All right, never mind. Then, gonna go up to him.
Well, it's a good clutch spell.
It is a good clutch spell. I do like having it. I'm gonna go up here then, and I'm going to pretty much double hand battle axe the goblin.
Your D20.
Yeah. Well, before I attack him, can I ask him a question?
No, kill him.
I'm gonna try.
Huh? All right, here. I'll ask him a quick question. Do you know why you're here?
Kill, 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 kill.
All right, cool. 14 plus. No, that's not plus, isn't it? It's just 14. Do I add anything to that? I got a 14 flat.
What's
have-
your strength?
My strength is +1, and I'm proficient with the battle axe.
3, so that's that 15.
17.
Oh, 14, yeah, 14 plus 3 is 17. Definitely hit him, roll your damage.
Sweet. What was the damage on the battle axe? I don't remember.
And if you're doing it two-handed, roll a d10.
All right. Yeah. Talking mighty high for a man that's about to die, my friend. Oh, that's not.
Kill.
That is not a D10. Where's my D10? There it is. 8.
And so this goblin is straight up.
Just bring that axe down on his head. There you go.
All right. In effect, essentially, right now. Up is this commoner man. He's gonna run over to this guy. We're saved! We can finally go home!
Mm-hmm.
Then it is your turn.
Uh-oh. Why hasn't anything happened?
My turn?
This isn't good.
Turn, Eldon.
Nothing's happening.
I'm killing the dude on the ground.
Oh, he's unconscious. That's right.
I'm killing him.
Up, and you do an attack. Since he's unconscious, your attack automatically hits. Roll your damage.
Now let me roll it again where it stays on the table. That is a 8, my friend.
He is beyond dead. Obliterated.
The guy just dies. You hear him take his final breath. And cheering going on in the background.
Oh, thank the Lord. I don't know, the gods.
Oscar just
And you hear the speaker. Well done. Do it this time. After all, you did kill a defenseless commoner last time. You learned your lesson.
Mm-hmm.
As members of the Tamar Empire, our duty to protect the weak.
Well, don't put us in different colored shirts next time, asshole.
Voice just simply ignores you and continues talking.
Good talk. Puts 2 thumbs up.
Pre-recorded message.
Oscar just looks around, puts 2 thumbs up.
You were tasked with and we're glad that you came out alive. It might have taken you a turn or two.
Mm-hmm.
We tried.
To enter the kingdom of Revni. You've shown yourselves to be defenders of the weak. And next thing any of you know,
What? Do we wake up? Because you cut out.
and wake up. little groggy at first. We can either continue with this little part, or we can call it a night.
I have to call it a night. I got work.
We will
Yeah,
save the next little bit for next time.
Sounds good.
Right. 2 weeks from now.
Any input from Cal?